The sequence of 7 waves. Many days appeared ahead, and to be the same, and to be unguarded. There was, at the end of them, some definite point, but the middle was unclear, as was the present. The winds were tearing through the trees, the high clouds amorphous as they, too, were driven about. At some distance from here, they were charging up the sea, creating wave sets. For a while there appears only restlessness. The winds drag over a stretch of ocean, pull up ripples and slants on the surface of the sea. These irregularities become exaggerated as the surface is fibrillating. Surfaces now steeper and more receptive to wind drag. Now, like great sails, they rise, growing new fabric as they collect more wind. Wind, the capricious progenitor of the sea, as is the spirit among the ways of men. With chaotic origins, they settle to traveling in groups. These, in the same direction, will reach a compromise, bucking and engulfing each other until they organize into predictable packs. We speak of waves, we speak of men. Farther from their source, they fall to a predictable sequence, some say of 7s. The swells outlast the winds which form them. Upon the beach, these commonly arise in groups of 12 to 16 waves, the tallest bundle in the center of the pack. My 7s were 10, and had not reached the shore of understanding. Upon the beach was waiting the living God, and upon the sea, and in the winds which created the seas. After the world had been created, we were placed in theater, that we, beholding above and beneath the wonder of your wonderful works, might reverently adore you. Also that all things were ordained for our use, now under deeper obligation to devote and dedicate ourselves entirely to obedience toward you. Also we were given understanding and reason, and these are not free will. That being distinguished from brute animals, we might meditate a better life, pray a better life, tend everything directly toward you, whose image we bear engraved on our own person, so that even now creation is a path back to you, having lost our rectitude in Adam. But itself has become a controversy, said not made by God the Lord, so that now we are fibrillating, and all things steeper, and all blown to far places. We are in the present and in the middle, but not lost. There is nowhere in creation to be lost, for one knows exactly where we are and where we will be, and how and when and why. We say we are lost because we wish to be blown about capriciously, further saying we did not arrive here except by necessary compromise. None remembers that your covenants with man are unilateral. He has nothing to compromise. The waves are steeped up and are driven and fall upon the shore. They're received by him who made all. If the Spirit was upon the wave tops, he was not a renegade, not a rogue, but was in his brooding place as at creation. My 10s of 7s could be categorized as periods of life, each given a rationale, each given an excuse. Within them, some event rose up and drove me on. I was a long time at sea. The days ahead are of the wind, not of the sea. Oh, I will be restless, I will be out, but I will not fall to predictable sequences, the gallery of my habits, flaws, resentments, and bitter roots. Now I will run very peacefully in long, graceful swells, and the wind is not storming, but playing. Is not the Lord joyful? Are you not serendipitous, wheeling about in freedom? Freedom such as we have never known, but will. For all this, we can stand upon the shore with you, unguarded to caprice, arms wide open to what will be.